We're getting one. We're getting a stand.
We're getting it. Good afternoon, good evening. We're surrounded here, can you hear me? By so many people, children and adults, who mean so much to us. And as you all know, our fourth graders in a couple of hours are celebrating their Chagigat HaTanakh, starting or continuing their learning of Tanakh, beginning their learning of Navi, which is really about bringing their own voice to their Talmud Torah, to their learning. But it's obviously bittersweet for all of us today because one of their classmates, Elisha Goldschneider Zichrono Livracha, is unfortunately not here with his classmates for this wonderful celebration. And he has been missed every single day since he was here in the ELC. Missed by his classmates, missed by his teachers, and so dearly missed by his family. We're doing something today, dear classmates, that I hope you will take with you forever, and hopefully something that will allow the incredible memory of your classmate Elisha to be with you forever. The idea developed a number of years ago. It took us a little longer than we wanted to bring it to life, was that to think of something in this building or on this campus that represented who Elisha was to us, and to bring it here for generations of children to enjoy, and to make sure that for all of us, and even people who are not yet in SAR, Elisha will always be remembered. Elisha will always be part of this family. So we're bringing two things together today. This is not just convenience that we have you here for the Navi play, but we're actually bringing two things together that I think are very connected. Kids going outside and playing and breathing fresh air and enjoying each other and learning how to socialize with each other. And at the same time, kids bringing that same enthusiasm for play and for fun and for excitement to their learning of Torah. We're celebrating all of that tonight. And unfortunately, we can't be outside. Maybe we'll go out for just a moment for a formal dedication. But I hope that you understand deeply that connection. And my bracha to you, our fourth graders, is that we always learn from Elisha that passion that he had for life and for living and for fun and for family and for friends. And that passion that he had for Torah. Jessica brought me a book that was written by you guys with your words that I read this morning at my desk. And I flipped through the pages and I saw so many wonderful things about Lishi's love for life, about Lishi's raising his hands when he came to learn Parsha in the shul with me and with you. These are the memories that we take with us. And our bracha to the entire Goldscheider family and Goldberg family is that there's some small dose of nechama and comfort in the fact that we will hopefully fulfill the pasuk that is written on the plaque that you will dedicate today. Urchavot ha'ir yimalu yiladim v'yiladot mesachakim b'rchavotah. To fulfill the promise of the Navi that the best thing in life is for children to be able to play on the streets of Yerushalayim where Lishi's siblings are playing, and in any street where the values of Torah are present. With the dedication of Gan Elisha as the new playground is going to be named, we hope that that will come with a source of nechama to the entire family and a source of inspiration to our entire community. It is my zchut to welcome back an ELC teacher who was so connected to all of us and so connected to Elisha, Miriam Kamenetsky, to say a few words.
Hi, it's so nice to be here and to see you all, the friends and family, my second family at SAR, and to see all your familiar faces from our class in N6. It's so nice to see all of you. I know we just finished celebrating Hanukkah, but I'd love to say a few words about this special holiday because Elisha loved to celebrate Hanukkah. He was excited in the classroom to celebrate it. We built our own Chanukiyot. He was excited to talk about his presents. He was excited with his family, and most importantly, he loved the Maccabees video that came out that year and the song. He loved it. So there's a famous Gemara, in Gemara Shabbos, that asks, "My Hanukkah, what's the essence of Hanukkah?" There are so many miracles of Hanukkah. For which one do we celebrate Hanukkah? And the Gemara goes through the whole story, which we all know, and then at the end it says, because of the miracle of the oil. As we all know, the oil was supposed to last for only one day, and it lasted for 8 days. But if you think about it, it's a little strange. There was a huge war, and the Maccabees were only a few people, and they went against this huge army, Antiochus and his army, and the Greeks, who were the most powerful army at the time, and they won. That's amazing. That's like an awesome miracle. And it's surprising that this wouldn't be the essence of Hanukkah. This wouldn't be why we celebrate Hanukkah. And I heard a beautiful explanation where we talk about the fact that Jewish people fight with light. We don't fight with swords. We don't talk about the war. We fight with the light that we are. When the Jews came back to the Beit HaMikdash, they searched high and low. They searched everywhere until they found a tiny Kad Shemen to light the menorah. Because the Jews were determined to light the darkness that the Greeks tried to spread. We fight with the light of Torah and mitzvos and kindness. The more our enemy tries to darken our spirit, the brighter and more powerful our neshamas shine. The symbol of Hanukkah isn't the war or the fighting, it's the oil and the light. That's the symbol of the Jew. We bring light. We take care of each other, we give tzedakah, we do chesed, we rebuild from tragedy. We look at darkness and we light a candle, the candles of Hanukkah. To me, Elisha Zichrono Livracha was the essence of this light. His face lit up when he bounced into the classroom. He hung out with his friends and he schmoozed, and he was always light. He lit up when he saw his brothers and sisters in the big building. And when we talk about Torah and Parsha, he literally would jump up and down. He was filled with light. When I look at this beautiful playground, which is now wet, and I hear how the children are enjoying it so much and getting such use out of it, it's so fitting that this playground is dedicated for Elisha. It was one of his favorite places. He shone brightly as he ran around with his friends. He created this ghost game that the whole entire class used to play. He played in the snow on the playground. He even once told me there's a house you can see from the playground, and he told me once, That's my house. Even though it took him 40 minutes to get to school, he felt that was his home. He felt so close to the playground. Although Elisha isn't with us physically, his light forever shines in all of us, in myself, in the hearts of so many of us. His family and his parents, Karen and Rabbi Aaron, use this light to help others through their darkness with the In the Hearts organization. I hope that the light that Elisha Zichrono Livracha brought to us continues to shine through all of us who knew him, and through the play and the fun and the learning and the awesome fun times you will have on the playground for many years to come. Thank you.
We are honored by the presence of Elisha's grandparents, the Goldshires and the Goldbergs, and I'd like to call on Judy Goldberg to say a few words. Thank you. Of course I will. I'll try.
I'll sit up.
There you go.
Good afternoon. I am Judy Goldberg, Elisha's grandmother, or as Lishi and my other grandchildren call me, Grammy. On behalf of Karen and Aaron and the family, I share their words with you from Yerushalayim. Please bear with me. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to try. We wanted to thank all of you so much for honoring the memory of our beloved son, Elisha Hanina Zichrono Livracha. It touches our hearts deeply to know that the playground where Elisha spent many of his joyful days during his years at the ELC will now bear the name Gan Elisha. As many of you know, Elisha, or as he was known to his family and friends, Lishi was only 4 years and 10 months old when he suddenly passed away. He was a child full of love and full of life. With his big blue eyes and hoarse, raspy voice, he brought unique energy and positive enthusiasm to all that he did. He was always curious about everything and was never afraid to ask anyone and everyone his questions. In this way, he brought smiles to many, young and old, with his endearing personality. He loved coming to school each day at SAR. From the time he was 3 months old in the daycare, Elisha literally grew up in SAR. He adored his teachers. He had many wonderful friends that he looked forward to playing with each and every day. Every day was a great day for Elisha. Here, in this nurturing and loving setting, he flourished. He couldn't wait to come to school every day, and we would have to chase him around the playground to get him to leave. He had begun to learn his colors in Hebrew and was so excited by numbers and by Rabbi Krause's weekly Parsha talk. The year 2011 was an extremely snowy one, and this kept Elisha inside more than he wanted. He asked every day when the snow would melt so he could take his bike out of the garage and run and play. Elisha would have loved to play in this beautiful playground. We could picture him climbing on each and every part of it, tying a t-shirt around his shoulders like a cape, as he loved to do, and pretend that he was a superhero and he could fly. One of our most precious pictures of Lishi is him running around the big field wearing his New York Jets sweatshirt and a kite he made for Yom HaAtzmaut at SAR. This for him was pure joy, just laughing, smiling, and running free. Our family is so touched that the leadership of SAR saw fit to remember Elisha through this special way, and that this was supported so generously by the SAR family and friends. Special thank you to Rabbi Krause and Mora Sharon Richter for all your support over the years in helping us keep Elisha's memory alive in the lives of his peers in a way that is appropriate for them. Thank you to Miriam Kamenetsky and Jessica Bartel, Lishi's teachers in the 4-year-old nursery, who have remained in close contact with us and who continue to share memories of Lishi and keep him close to their hearts. They are models of what it truly means to be a teacher, and they are people of immense kindness and compassion. Thank you to the students of Kita Dalet and their parents for davening and learning Torah in Lishi's memory and for keeping him in your hearts. We as a family have learned an important lesson over the past few years since his passing. There is little that can be done to assuage the sadness and the loss, but there is one thing that does make a difference. When people remember Lishi, when they let us know they are thinking of him and of us, when we feel the embrace from others who try to lift us up, those things make a difference. Today you are doing just that. You show us how much you care for our beloved son. Even though time has passed, you have not forgotten. As Lishi's 5th yahrzeit approaches, you continue to show your compassion and love for him. We thank you all so much for your extraordinary kindness and sensitivity. For our family, although Elisha is no longer with us physically, he remains alive in our hearts and our thoughts each and every day. For us to know that hundreds of children each day will joyfully laugh and play, and that they will call this park Gan Elisha, is so very special to our family. May the prophetic words of redemption of the Navi Zechariah, which were chosen for the beautiful plaque in Gan Elisha, be fulfilled b'mehera v'yameinu, quickly in our day. May we see a fulfillment of all of Hashem's promises of Geula Shlema together with all of Am Yisrael. May we share only smachot together with love from Yerushalayim. Karen, Aaron, Shalom, Yona, Shira, I don't have to read this, I know the name. Shira, Yakir, Ora, Tehila, Tzvi, Elisheva, and baby Sarah. Thank you.
Each year, around this time in the calendar, as we're reading the Parshiot at the end of Sefer Breshit, I find that the same question comes into my mind at some point during this cycle. We know that we as a nation are referred to as Bnei Yisrael, the children of Yisrael, or Am Yisrael. As a nation, we are referred to by the name Yisrael, the other name for Yaakov. And each year the question should be raised. Why is it we had various patriarchs, Abraham, Yitzchak, but as a nation, we are called the children of Yaakov, the children of Yisrael. And Midrash teaches us something very powerful and profound. And that is Yaakov with his wives, what they were able to do is that they had many children with strengths and challenges, and what they were able to do was to maintain that family together. If we think about Yaakov's life, it was very difficult in a lot of ways. And there are many occasions when Yaakov and his wives could have said, "It's too much. I don't think I can do it." But that's not what they did. And when we approach the end of Sefer Breshit and we find Yaakov Avinu speaking to each of his children with a special bracha, because he understands the strengths of each, that is how we form a nation. I say this now because in thinking of Rabbi Aaron and Karen, and I want to take a moment to focus on them, I see them as real patriarchs, our patriarchs, parents of a nation. And I say it on two levels because I know them on a professional level. And watching Karen for all those years with her students and caring to know the strengths and weaknesses of everyone and to figure out how to connect and invest time, whatever it took, in whatever way, to establish that connection. And Rabbi Aaron, in every shul, in every community. Those midot of a Torat Chaim and an Ahavat Chesed, a living Torah and a love of Chesed, that's what sustains a nation. That's what sustains a family. Karen and Aaron found that leadership, that strength, that inner strength from their parents. I have no words There's no stronger way that I can imagine to honor the memory of Elisha than to take those attributes as I look at what Karen and Aaron have given to their children, the children in their family, and the children of Am Yisrael. What they have given to them as a gift is Torat Chaim, living Torah, Ahavat Chesed, and a love of Chesed. What better way to maintain that connection and that relationship than having a Gan Elisha, where kids will come to study Torah at SAR and to play, as Rabbi Krauss said, in the spirit of a Torat Chaim. And as all you guys, 4th grade, are going to engage in acts of Chesed today, what you are doing is taking the attributes of the Goldscheider, Goldberg families and bringing it to life. A life of Chesed, a life of Torah, and a life of joy. It is our hope that this will strengthen, maintain the connection to Elisha's memory, to the Goldscheider and Goldberg family, and Karen and Aaron, who will forever be a part of SAR. Thank you very much.
still a little bit wet outside, but we're going to invite the adults among us and the guests who are here while the fourth graders go up, as Rabbi Hartstark said, to live the lessons that we learn from the people around us and from your classmate Elisha by doing chesed, that will connect the children in Eretz Yisrael. I invite everybody else who would like to join us just briefly outside as we dedicate the plaque and conclude the program. Tfilat Ma'ariv at 4:40 in the Beit Knesset. Avot Tayir Yimalu And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in its streets, in loving memory of Elisha, Hanina, Goldscheider, Zichron Livracha, who played, laughed, and grew in this playground with boundless joy. And as you said, may we be zocha for generations of children to be able to follow in those footsteps of love of people and of Torah and of Am Yisrael and of community and of Eretz Yisrael for many years to come. Thank you.